The viewers of TLC have a deep affection for the Johnston family. Fans adore their adorable exchanges and minor arguments within the family. In fact, a lot of people are excited for the next new season to premiere. Fans use social media to stay updated while they wait for the next season. Fortunately, there are lots of glimpses of the little Johnston family available. The fans had a peek of something intriguing. Liz seemed to be sporting an engagement ring. Is she getting married soon then? Learn more by reading the article. Is that an engagement ring on Liz's hand? 7 Little Johnstons? Reality TV celebrities are Liz and her family. The family program 7 Little Johnstons features them. Viewers enjoy seeing Amber, Trent, and their children live their lives, adding drama and tons of affection along the way. In order to be informed about the family, they use social media as they wait for the new season. Easter is being observed by the family as well. Liz also recently posted pictures from the celebration. She posted a picture carousel featuring pictures of Leighton, herself, and their entire family enjoying Easter. Leighton was decked up in a pink and cream checkered flowery dress, while Liz was wearing a floral dress. Along with her mother, the infant girl wore a cream headband and posed next to someone dressed as the Easter Bunny. Fans seemed to be particularly drawn to one particular aspect of the cute picture. A lot of perceptive admirers saw that Liz had a ring on her left finger. Engaged individuals customarily wear a ring on their left ring finger. The fans are curious as to whether Liz is really like that. However, she and Bryce have not mentioned getting engaged. Fans are therefore speculating as to whether the ring portends anything for their future. Given that Bryce's height corresponded with the rabbit costume, many admirers assumed he was the wearer. They adored the adorable pictures as well. The spectators, though, are infatuated with the ring. Liz and Bryce had broken up, as a fan had pointed out. However, her ring finger is ringed. The 7 Little Johnstons pair are still together, so they're pretty sure. Some admirers, on the other hand, disagree, believing that the two had broken up. Liz also shared a picture of herself with Leighton and Bryce. 7 Little Johnstons Liz shares her thoughts on the challenges of motherhood. Liz posts about Leighton on Instagram frequently. Because the infant girl is such a natural poser, the pictures are frequently funny and endearing. This time, though, she made an effort to ground the audience. She discussed a few of the realities of motherhood. Liz is a reality TV star, therefore her social media feed is frequently really well designed. This time, though, the celebrity delivered some unvarnished life lessons, particularly on motherhood. Parenting brings about significant physical and psychological changes. Because Liz is a new mother herself, she spoke to the issues of new mothers this time. Liz shared a saying on her story on Instagram. It discussed the difficulties faced by new mothers. The remark was directed at recent mothers who believe other mothers have their sh*** together. It claimed that this is untrue since each of them is a mess that is overstimulated, with to-do lists longer than our arms. Laundry heaps are another thing that we ignore every time. For the most recent 7 Little Johnstons information, keep checking back with TV season and spoilers. Liz Johnston, a celebrity on TLC, and her partner Bryce Bolden are eager to tell her parents that they're expecting a child. As shown in a trailer for the upcoming season of 7 Little Johnstons, Amber and Trent Johnston aren't exactly overjoyed to find that their daughter will soon become a mother. In the next season of 7 Little Johnstons, Liz and Bryce reveal their exciting news. In the teaser for the upcoming season of her family's reality show, which will debut on TLC on March 12th, Liz, 21, tells Bryce, "We've got some really big news to tell." The video can be found on YouTube. "I'm going to have a baby with Brandon," she confides in him. Liz's parents don't appear to be overjoyed when the couple informs them that she is expecting their first grandchild, though. Trent states, "I think it's safe to say that all 3 of us might have experienced a little bit of disappointment." Amber and Trent disclosed that Liz and Bryce withheld the news of her pregnancy from her parents until she was 21 weeks along in an interview with Access Hollywood, available on YouTube. The biggest shock for Trent and Amber, he claimed, was not the pregnancy itself, but rather the delay in breaking the news. Trent Johnston and Amber are worried about Liz's well-being. When Amber and Trent finally find out that Liz is expecting, they start to get anxious. In the trailer, Amber states, "Healthcare is my biggest concern." Pregnancy always carries health hazards for the mother. The Seven Little Johnstons star clarifies in an interview that Liz has an extra reason to exercise caution. Elizabeth is considered high risk due to her small stature and achondroplasia dwarfism, according to Amber. Trent goes into further detail with Bryce about the difficulties that a pregnancy brings for Liz. He tells the soon-to-be father, achondroplasia mothers cannot have a natural childbirth. A C-section is necessary because the pelvic bone is too small. Liz and Bryce get anxious about the significant shift that is about to occur as Liz's due date draws near. She remarks, "We're getting closer and closer. This isn't the time for her to come out." Bryce continues, "I just want time to slow down a little bit." The child of Liz and Bryce was born in November 2023. It appears that Liz's pregnancy progressed without a hitch, despite Bryce and Liz's anxiety about starting a family and worries about Liz's health. On November 3, 2023, she gave birth to a daughter, Leighton Drew. Liz described the baby on Instagram as 5 pounds 10 ounces 19 inches long of pure sweetness when she announced the baby's arrival. "We're incredibly in love with you." The new bundle of joy has even won over Trent and Amber, who were first hesitant. The delighted grandparents wrote, "6 weeks of loving you," as the caption for one of their several Instagram pictures featuring the newest member of the family. The 14th season of Seven Little Johnstons debuts on TLC on Tuesday, March 12th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time/Pacific Time. Max also offers episode streaming. Elizabeth Johnston's closest friends are determined to see that her boyfriend Bryce succeeds on the test, and they have introduced him to them. Two of Elizabeth's pals, Carol and Daisy, accompany the couple on a fishing trip and question Bryce about everything from whether or not he's a daredevil to how many kids he wants in People's exclusive sneak peek at Tuesday's episode of Seven Little Johnstons. Bryce is off to a good start. He denies being a daredevil and affirms that he has never been arrested. "How tall are you?" When Daisy asks, Bryce responds that he is 5 feet 9 inches. "You're breaking my neck right now." Carol makes jokes. "I kind of figured that Carol and Daisy would ask me a bunch of questions because they want to make sure that I'm a good guy for Elizabeth," Bryce informs the cameras afterwards. "What then are your goals for this relationship?" Carol asks, then continues, asking whether he wants to wed Elizabeth, who is 19 years old, someday. "If you don't date to marry, then what are you doing?" "That is accurate," Bryce acknowledges. "But I've got to definitely finish school before that happens." I'm glad Bryce said he was dating Liz to one day want to marry her, because dating today is like, pointless, Daisy tells the camera. "It's a waste of time," Carol continues. "And a heartbreak waiting to happen." Trent of Seven Little Johnstons is anxious for his wife Amber to get back to work in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. While Elizabeth and Bryce concur that they aren't considering having children at this time, Bryce says that the decision of how many to have would be up to her. "I know that we both don't want a lot," he replies. 2. Elizabeth continues, "But I want both boys. I'm not interested in girls since I know they will be just like me. What's bad about you?" Bryce responds politely, seemingly gaining Carol and Daisy's official endorsement. 7. Achondroplasia, the most frequent form of dwarfism, is a rare genetic disorder that affects the world's largest known small family, the Johnstons. With the digital original series Inside the Episodes, which airs after every episode, fans can get an exclusive behind-the-scenes peek as the Johnstons discuss all of the moments that were not captured by the cameras.